Good morning. Good morning, gorgeous. Good morning, handsome. Let's get into your morning message and see what is in the energy. What do you need to know? Is there any advice, anything from spirit to tell you about, warn you about? Any motivation, etc. Spirit, universe, divine, God, Ra, spirit guide, spirit team, archangels, guardian angels. What messages do you have for the collective this beautiful day? Please make me a clear channel in order to receive and relay these messages clearly and concisely for everyone to understand. Archangel Michael, place a hedge around me and the collective as I tap into this energy and do this reading. Keep all negative energy and entities out of my energy and out of this reading and cause all monitoring spirits to go blind and deaf. Ashe. So, what is in the energy for the collective today, Spirit? What do they need to know, be aware of? Any motivation, advice, etc.? What the fuck is this? That's a lot of cards, but I'm going to take them. We have the Eight of Pentacles, first card. We have the Devil, second card. And we have the Three of Wands, third card. Okay, so someone... Okay, hold on, wait. Someone, my left hand is itching, has been learning how... It's giving me like self-taught. Someone has been teaching themselves how or learning how to... Okay, I'm hearing the song Shake the Devil Off. Okay, so someone has like taught themselves or learned how to like fight spiritual warfare or something like that is what I mean, to fight the devil, okay? To fight their own demons. That's what it is. Someone's learned how to fight their own demons. Okay. Good job. So, self-taught, you have learned to fight your own demons. You have mastered the art of taming your demons, okay? And it's something also about you have possibly been playing yourself small, like imposter syndrome, or like not... Yeah, I guess it's like imposter syndrome or some shit. But that's... Oh my God, my left hand is itching. So that's a little bit there, but the main energy for this card also I'm getting is like some kind of plan. It's like also it's expansion. So it's... You have evolved, you have expanded, you have grown, but also you also have this little bit of like imposter syndrome. So you feel like you're not a big deal when you are type shit, because that's a big fucking deal. You learned and taught yourself how to slay your demons, how to tame your demons. You taught yourself how to fight your demons and how to master your fucking demons. That's a big fucking deal. And it's like you don't give yourself enough credit for what you've done. You need to give yourself more credit for what you've done. That's a big fucking deal. I'm just saying. Spirit, what else? What do they need to know then? What is the point of this message? Why is this... That's way too fucking many. What are we doing? What is... Okay. The Two of Cups. So this could go a few different ways. So let's find out which way it's going to go. Spirit, what is this Two of Cups? The King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I was going to say, as before that flipped over, that the Two of Cups was giving me like balance, partnership, but within yourself. So balancing your dark and light, healing your shadow, balancing your dark and light, and all that shit. Yeah, fighting your demons. Okay, so, ooh, my hip. Okay, a lot of trauma was released. You released a lot of trauma. You did a lot of healing from like traumas and shit. So that's because my hip just randomly started hurting. That's where trauma is stored. So yeah, for someone may have had a lot of hip pain and mobility problems because they were storing a lot of trauma in their hips, but you did a lot of healing and you've come into balance with yourself. Two of Cups. You've come into balance and harmony within yourself. And the King of Wands in reverse, it's like the King of Wands in reverse is like a bad leader. Like, this is not someone you want in control of anything. So before you came into balance with yourself, you were the King of Wands in reverse. You were not a good leader. You didn't have goals. You were just kind of just out there just flapping around in the wind like a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man, okay? But, 2 cards. But when you came into healing, into balance, etc., 606 on the timer, that's when you learned how to fight them damn demons. Ooh, the Knight of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, you learn how to work together with yourself, your higher self and your self. That was silly, but yeah, you learn how to work together with yourself. Teamwork, collaboration with yourself, coming into balance with yourself. And the Knight of the Knight of Cups, creativity, romance. That's also like charisma. The Emperor. So when you came into balance with yourself, when you learn how to work with yourself, teamwork with yourself. This could be for a masculine. It doesn't have to be, because again, it's gender fluid. But the Emperor card did come out. So when you mastered yourself and came into balance and harmony with yourself and learned how to fight and tame your demons, you unlocked your creativity. You unlocked a new love for yourself and your life, etc. And you stepped into your Emperor energy. So at one point when you were the King of Wands, was it King of Wands? Yeah. At one point when you were the King of Wands in reverse, a poor leader, someone that you would not want to be in control of anything, now you are in this Emperor energy, which is a fantastic leader, diplomatic leader. The Emperor is all the kings. So this is a compassionate, fair, intelligent, attractive, charismatic, intellectual, creative, nurturing masculine, okay? So, yeah. So, what is the gist of this message, Spirit? What does the collective need to know? Why are we getting this now? What is the reason? What is the reason? What is the message? What is the gist, Spirit? What is the takeaway? What is the moral of the story? What is the takeaway, Spirit? The sun? Is that the sun? Nope, that's the fucking moon. The moon? Is the moon? The moon. Illusion. Bewilderment. Ooh. And at the bottom of the deck, the 7 of Cups. Wishful thinking. So, okay, this is, hear me out. Someone today might try to challenge, I don't know why my mouth said it like this. Someone may try to challenge the new you. This is what I'm getting from the moon and the 7 of Cups. Illusion and wishful thinking, like, they're both illusion, okay? Someone may try to challenge the new you. Someone may not believe that you've healed or that you've changed or something like that, and they may try to actually challenge you today. That's the takeaway from this message. But now that you have learned how to master your demons and tame your demons, this person, whoever this is that may try to get this reaction out of you, is not going to be able to get the reaction out of you that they that they expect, because they're still looking at you as the old you. They're still looking at you as you were before you healed. Okay? So whoever this person is, this is someone you've known. Okay? They're still looking at you as you were before you healed, before you became the emperor. And this person doesn't believe that you've actually changed. So this person may try to challenge you today because they're under the illusion that you have not changed. They're under the illusion yeah. Anything else, Spirit, before I close this message? So, yeah, now that you've learned how to tame and master your demons, now that you are in balance and harmony with yourself, you don't even have to entertain this person. You don't even have to give this person any of your time. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very, like, tactful, cold. She can be cold. Like, this person is not going to expect the new you to approach them in this situation, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Because you're going to be, limited success for them. You're going to be in this energy of, like, sword up, no nonsense, cold, like, and this person's really going to try to test you. And they're going to try to push those old buttons that they used to know worked. And those old buttons aren't going to work. So be on the lookout, I guess, for this person. That's the energy. That's the takeaway from this message for whoever this is resonating with. This person who knows you and knows how to push, or thinks they still know how to push those old buttons that they used to push, is going to attempt to push those old buttons again because they don't believe that you've changed. But they're going to be in for a little surprise because, you have. And I don't know what they're going to do after that, but you know that they're coming. So, guys, I'm going to close this message here. Have a beautiful rest of your day today. I love you. And I will see you. What day is today? Today is Wednesday. Thursday. Today's Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow with another morning message. Toodles!